Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Grand Tactician Civil War. We're going to jump right into it today and do some reorganization and change some of our policies to try and get some better equipment out to the troops and just basically make our army more effective. You've seen we are outnumbered everywhere, but we have a plan, we have a strategy. With a reorganization, I think we can pull it off. Also, apologies if some of the edits in today's video are a little bit rougher cut. I'm really rushed for time today, but I'm going to get this out without having to re-render it, so hopefully it won't be too bad and you won't notice it. Let's jump in and see who gets promoted. Okay, let's have a little look. So we've just re-fought the battle of, well, our second Manassas. And what we got and what we need to sort out are some of the weapons. Oh, by the way, we're going to be replacing Van Dorn here. We need an infantry commander in there. Now then, I'm thinking I could actually promote Colonel Frangus being the most famous here. Remember, troops want to be led by famous soldiers. All three of our brigade commanders here are some of you guys. So we could promote somebody else from... Who's that? We've got a brigadier general down there. Holmes, 0 cunning. You know what? Let's put him in charge because Van Dorn... He's a major general. I have a use for him somewhere else. Okay. We will... As he doesn't need a promotion, I think, yeah, we're going to replace him. Let's put a colonel or someone in there. I've got a job for Jackson as well. So Jackson's going to be coming out. But we're looking for... there we go. Patrick Claiborne was actually one of the best and most recognized generals on either side during the war. Very capable. Okay, so Claiborne's going in... where I've just put him. And then we replace Van Dorn with... I'm going to put a brigadier general in there, I think. Holmes. He's not amazing, but he's going to go in there. That's fine. That just frees somebody up. Now, and the reason we need to free someone up, we'll come to in a minute. But let's also get the weapons upgraded. Now, Frangus's boys have got the Mississippi rifle. Thomas's boys have got the Springfield rifle musket. Lilyback's using smoothbore muskets at a mix. So let's get those shifted off straight away. Upgrade. And you can see in our stock, we've got a load of the British Enfield rifled muskets. Do you know what? Let's put those in. Those are pretty good. We know there's more of those guys coming in. Excellent. So what I would like to do is just replace all the cavalry, actually. Jimmy Clown Shoes. Do you know what? Have we got anything for you? Do we have anything? We need more than that. So we can't do those. We've got the Smith carbine. Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. 255. What else have we got? The Colt revolving rifle. It's not got a great range, but it does have a very high rate of fire. And the Enfield musketoon. We've just got those coming in. Do you know what? Let's give you the Colt revolving rifle. That's an appropriate name. Appropriate weapon for an appropriately named commander. Who else have we got with you? Anyone we know? Phil McCracken. Oh, also. Oh, we have a whole unit of Colt revolving rifles here. At some point, I think I'm gonna... Can I merge these two? No, the West Virginia and Virginia. Never mind, Phil. We will find you. We will find you some other weapons and some more men from somewhere. That's fine. Who else do we have? Who's in here? Nicolas Gilles, you've already got the rifle musket. Excellent. I'm just looking for you guys in here to see where we can find you. Or at least... Texas Brigade. Oh, they've got the rifle musket. It looks like we've got you pretty well armoured up, which is quite nice. Oh, we can upgrade your weapons. Mr. KGB. Let's give you the Burnside... Where are you from? Okay, this is another small outfit. Well, hopefully these guys will get some new recruits now that we've got more people on the table. We might actually go for the Frank Wesson 1859 carbine. I'm not quite sure where we got those from, but we must... I think we captured them, actually. I'd be surprised if we didn't capture them. Do we have... I'm sure we have some of you guys in the artillery, but I'm going to save upgrading the artillery until we get the artillery reform, which we're going to come to in a moment, by the way. That's something else that we want to check out today. Don't think we've got any of you guys in there. That's okay. Let's have a little look throughout the rest of the army. Pickett, Kirby Smith. Oh, Yorkie, you've got a good musket there. Okay, you're good. Stonewall Brigade and Bartow's Brigade. Okay, so there's no one else to change over there. That's really cool. That means we can nip over to where the rest of the fighting is going to be, because there's going to be some developments out in Missouri. I can tell you that. What we need to do though is get our guys all together. Where the hell are they? Here we are. So we're still waiting for the Western Army to march down here, which is not good. We've also, down here, we've got the newly formed Army of the West. I'm going to march them up to Fayetteville, and we're going to build a depot there so that we can pass supplies successfully up into Missouri. That is the plan. Who is in the Army of the West? I'm sure we have some of you guys out here. We've got Badger in the Texas Red. Let's get some cavalry out here, actually. Let's give you guys the Burnside Carbine. Burnside, I think it was quite well regarded. Leonidas Rex. Have we got enough for you as well? Not enough for the Burnsides. I'll give you the Smith. I guess you're getting the Smith. We've also got Colonel Lascelles. You've got 278 men. The trouble is, if I give you a weapon that we don't have enough things of, then you won't reinforce beyond that point. But there's enough Smiths, so we'll upgrade those, and we'll worry about that later on. Bargey's men, smoothbore muskets. Oh, no, we need to change that. Although we don't have many men in this. You guys look like you've taken a beating. The Whitworth rifle, that would be one hell of a weapon to hand out there. We're saving those so we have a good number of them. We've got reboard muskets. I think we've got more than this. Where are we looking? Is that all we've got options of? I thought we had some Springfields. Just a minute. If I put that and put orders available. What about orders placed? Because that sometimes increases what we've got here in the list to show. The game does a funny job of showing you what's available. Because just before we had Springfield rifles, I wonder if the army had... I'm going to have to go and check those out because that's weird. Anyway, let's give you some Mississippis. And who else we got out here? Churchill. Nobody else. Captain Fives. We're going to... I say we'll leave the artillery for now. The Missouri State Guard. I know there's some of you boys in there. We've got the Mikados. Reboard muskets. Can we change those? Again, it says there's nothing available. I wonder if it's because they're out of supply. There we go. Everything reappears. Let's give you the Mississippi rifle. They are very good. Okay. And we can produce those so that we're pretty well off with those. And at least you have reboard muskets. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Those are the weapons. I'm convinced I have seen over in here. And I wonder if it's because these guys have captured them. Let me bring on someone like this. Upgrade this. I could have sworn I saw some Springfield muskets in here before. And I have absolutely no idea why it's not showing it now. Because I'm pretty sure we captured some. And I don't think we handed them all out. Unless the game's automatically done that, which would be very weird, but we will not put it past doing that. Right, other jobs that we have to do. We need to get this army of Texas down here, which is a big cavalry force. Sibley, as we're going to see, is not the most amazing commander. He lacks a little bit, so we're going to replace him with Earl Van Dorn, who is a better commander, but is also more suited. I mean, he controlled the Confederate forces out in Missouri. So what we're going to do is get those guys. And where we're going to bring them to? Probably up to here. Can I get them to go? No, I've clicked on that. I don't think they like traveling long distance. Can I click on that one? And we're going to bring it up to Jackson will do. And we're going to order them to move by train. Sea? River? River. Did they get that? I don't know if they got that order. Tick. Anyway, they're going to go. So that's good. We're building a depot in Bowling Green. We're going to advance on Louisville. We're retreating over here. Let's push back in. I want to push back in to West Virginia here. We've got 7,000 men. We can take a look. And I should be... Oh, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to change the army over here. Because this old chap, Loring, he's not bad. But he's a bit out of his depth there. So we're going to replace him with someone who most certainly is not. Oh, we still have Albert Johnson. I'm going to save that. Save him for the moment. Thomas Jackson, assigned to Army Command. Brigadier General Jackson. This was where he fought and made his name in the valley. So that's all good. Right, so the army is pretty much reorganized. We're going to go to policies now. We're still waiting to get our 3-year Militia Act. So 35 days we can do with that. What we need to do in the meantime, though, is change our finances. I need to put some of the subsidies up. So the most important ones being industry which we're going to put on medium, and military to medium as well. This is expensive, and diplomacy to medium, so we can get those Austrian rifles ordered. We're just going to leave it there. We're not going to worry about agriculture and economy just yet. That will come later. But we put the subsidies on, and what that'll do is help us research these projects. And what we want, these are the diplomacy ones, I think, listed here. Is that right? Yep. We want Austrian rifles, maybe French weapons, but we need to get more orders in. What we really, really need is artillery reform, as well as, we need all of these, basically. These are all really important. But artillery reform, which is somewhere down here, is not too hard to get. There's a cavalry one. There we go. There's the artillery one. We can get that soon, and then we'll be able to make bigger artillery batteries and merge them all together. So that's pretty good. And I think we've got the weapons orders on the way. So let's speed up time, and let's see what happens. So I'm expecting another fight over here at some point. Who's this? Who's this? Crittenden at destination. Oh, Crittenden's... Oh, he's... Right, okay, but what we need to do is pull you back, because there's no food up there. And we should get him to build a depot over here. We didn't do too bad against the Army of the Ohio there. We held our ground up quite well. Over in Missouri. Now, this is the one that we're trying to keep an eye on. I mean, everyone's absolutely bollocksed over here. But we will recover. Price's men are back in range of the supplies and will be recovering. Casualties aren't too bad. The Indian Army's coming back down there to join up. Maybe we could reorganize this. Who's in charge of these? Brigadier General Pike. What have they built? The construction completed. Fort Pillow. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll take that. So, I think we could replace him. Who have we got that's a good cavalry commander? Anyone in there? Brigadier Generals. I mean... Yeah. I mean, he's better. I could promote Nathan Bedford Forrest. He has all sorts of uses. We could find him somewhere else. I don't know. Do we have a Native American officer for that? I don't know if we do. I haven't clicked on cavalry, right? There's not a whole lot of exciting options. Colonel Stan Watty. Okay, I'm going to put him in. He is the guy. He's actually in charge of them now. Let's see how he does. Pike can go and do something else. I don't know if those guys are retreating up there. And hopefully you're not retreating. Oh, we've got an engagement. It's Halleck, Army of Eastern Tennessee. We're outnumbered 2-1. Our guys are broken. We are going to withdraw. I know where that is. We're being pushed out of Eastern Tennessee here. But if we do a fighting retreat, that would be the best thing to do. Right, so a lot of guys have moved, right? Joseph Johnson at destination. Is that where we put him? Nope, that's somebody else. Excellent. So what you guys can do... Oh, they need to get more readiness, and then they can build a depot there. Trappy at destination. Who else? We've got Floyd. Now, why were you... Oh, you were moving up there to capture that place. Excellent. There's a Union depot there. We're going to move on Charleston. We're going to have a crack at that. If we don't see any enemies coming in, then we're going to be fine. Meanwhile, the main army is training at Manassas, ready for the next fight. We've also got Lee training men down in here. Now we can see he's got an infantry division ready to go. They can actually be transferred straight in. That's why we have these training armies. So let's do that. And you want to go to... Now, there's the Army of the Potomac, which... It's an extra 5,000 men. Actually, I could give them to Jackson's army, couldn't I? Who is... I can't remember his name. It wasn't that one. Where are you? Western Florida, Peninsula, Army of the Northwest. Jackson. Is that what they're called? Right. Let's give him... Oh, he has no cavalry. Okay, well, we'll have to put that right. Can we actually just recruit one directly under him? We do have spare volunteers. Excellent. So we can take these. Do we have some from Virginia? Because they'll be closest. We can take them directly from Virginia, which is cool. We're taking a cavalry unit. At the moment, the maximum size we can do is 1,050. That's why we're going for cavalry reform. And they'll be for 24 months. So that looks like a decent uniform. Let's recruit those guys. That's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. We'll transfer those over. Yeah, we've got them going, so that's fine. And we're just going to give them an infantry division like that. Cool. They'll march over. They'll reappear when they get there. This is pretty cool. I actually want to replace you with a cavalry commander. Anyone's pretty good for this. Apparently, because Bedford Forest, he's not from this state, so we can't put him in charge of those. That's interesting. That's interesting. Chamblis. There we go. So we've got guys over there as well. Cool. Now we've got a whole lot of stuff going on. You're supposed to be the Battle of Cumberland Ford Bridge. The Union issues letters of marque, so they're going to pirate our ships. Privateering made legal. The Europeans condemn the use of pirates. Quite right. Disaster at Cumberland Ford Bridge. Okay, we didn't get to control the fight there. I think they got caught up in like a siege. Let's see what's happened. The Union won the battle. It wasn't a huge defeat though. We should be able to get out of there. Stand Watty's in place. Excellent. Officer lost report. Captain Arthur M. Rutledge has been killed, which I'm guessing is there. And the results. Battle of Cumberland Ford Bridge has ended with the Army of Eastern Tennessee retreating in panic. My commanders earned us a stinging defeat against a vastly superior enemy. Our casualties total 86 men. Do you know what? That's not the end of the world, but let's go and see what it's done to the army. Can I can't play with them yet. Let's just come to... They've got how long left on that depot? 9 days left on the depot. Okay, Polk's guys here. If we're going to build a depot here, it would bring supplies up. But I feel like this is going to be easily captured by the Union. But what else am I achieving here if I don't? We're in a town. Okay, if I don't do it... we're not achieving anything. We have like a base there that we could advance into Missouri from. The Western Army has arrived. Brilliant. We're going to move over here, and then I'm going to order these two to combine. How's the Indian Army? They're not quite ready. The Missouri State Guard are now trying to increase readiness. So that's on the go. That's fine. The Army of Texas... I guess there's no railways down there, right? So they're going to march up very, very slowly. Now then, we've got some problems in Memphis. I have an idea. Can we find out how many guns there are in this squadron here? The Mississippi River Squadron. Ships 15, guns 102. That's a big force, actually. But do you know what we've got? Oh, we've got a force at Vicksburg. With... There's one ship disabled in there. It's not ready yet. We do have, however, that's not much bigger. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to order these to come to Greenville, get them going, and we're also going to try and we're going to combine everything in. Let's be honest. Do I have to put them into harbour first? Can I not transfer ships directly to them? We don't have an awful lot of Confederate ships left, but anything that can steam, I'm putting them in... Oh, wait, hang on, I don't need to put them in harbour, because we've New Orleans Squadron, here we go. Oh, there's nothing that can go in there? I guess because they're on a river, right? Oh, that sucks. Right, actually, the James River we're leaving alone, because they're guarding an ironclad. They are out to sea. They're out to sea. The Vicksburg Squadron. Confederate ironclad ram. Okay. Do I want to... It's 25%. It's going to be a long time before that's done. We'll leave it there and we'll reinforce it afterwards. Now then, is anything ready just to go and join? Probably not. I don't think they become instantly ready, do they? Okay. Well, I want some ships. I want to go and have a huge fight up there. That's what we actually want. Now, where can we see the enemies causing problems for us? These guys are off. Knoxville's a good place as any. They can rest up at Knoxville. That's fine. Oh. Where's this? We're preparing a siege? We found a mountain department with how many men do we think? 32,000 men! The Battle of Gourley Bridge versus our 5,000. Are they all there and present? Well, shit. I would retreat from that, I think. Because that does not look like it's beneficial. We're going to end up retreating. I'm going to... Wow. Right. Did not expect that. I'm gonna have to let them fight that out, I think. Do you reckon Jackson? No, Jackson's men aren't out there yet. Okay. Maybe play this at 5 times speed. What I should have done is set the commander onto maybe a defensive... Maybe he's on a defensive posture. Anyway, they're going to fall back from that, I'm fairly certain. There's an army of Kentucky up there. Do we know how much? I mean, these are just vague reports, right? 27,000 men versus our 14,000. How's the army here doing? Has it got... the divisions aren't there yet. They're not there yet. Okay. I think it's time to consolidate some forces. Who's this? This is the Army of the Mississippi coming back down. It's sailing in. And we have a fight. We have... Okay, apparently our guys have weak morale. We don't know why that is. So here's the map. Copperton in the middle. There's a bridge here which we could try and defend, which actually might be a good place. Spencer's Bay? That looks like some monstrously big lake. Where the hell is this? Is there a big lake like that in Kentucky? I'm guessing there has to be. The only objective is Mrs. Stewart's farm. Actually, it's the Howell Bridge Road down here. But I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking, if that's not fordable, if we just hold the bridge, they might come through the north. Let's see if this is a thing. Okay, away we go. I've ordered some guys to start building breastworks. Let's see if they're going to do it. We'll give it a bash. I don't know. Are they going to order this in? They should start building these. What about the artillery? Can they the artillery can't, so I need the infantry to do this. Let's see if this is going to work. I've taken up a position, so we're covering this bridge. I realise we have no cavalry in this force, which is a shame. There we go. Our guys are building. Some of our guys are building. And these are just breastworks designed for an effective... Actually, can we give you some more orders there? Yeah, we'll go breastworks. We're just going to extend this a little bit because it's not... I don't think it's big enough. Tick. I'd forgotten we could do that in this game. I thought we just had to spend the points before the battle. As you see, that's what that got. I was trying to build breastworks across the road here. But anyway, let's speed this up. We'll get these finished. Here we go. I'm going to leave it on 20 times speed. It looks like the infantry, the enemy are coming straight across that bridge, which is what we want, straight into the teeth of our artillery. Right, guys, get in position a bit better than this, please. Russell's brigade, can you occupy the breastworks up there? Meanwhile, you guys occupy this one. Oh, this is all going horribly wrong. Hang on, just turn and shoot. We can't reach them. They're out of range. They've obviously crossed somewhere else. We need to get this dude in line like that, please. The artillery was actually meant to occupy these breastworks. So we're just going to move them into position like that. It's okay. These guys won't stand long like this. In fact, they're already on their way out, so that's good. We've got some cover there. We can get the artillery into position very quickly. And we can start laying into the next dudes as well. I'm just going to deploy some skirmishers from these guys. I'm just going to go and watch the bridge up there. Yep, they're going back. The artillery, we're taking some casualties unfortunately, but the artillery are in position. And the senior brigade under Preston Smith with mixed smoothbore musket. Wounded in action. Shoop wounded. That's not one of you guys, right? Captain Shoop. I'm guessing he's from the artillery. There we go. We've got the cannons into a much better position now. Okay. We're doing counter battery fire. Well, the idea was right. I wonder if I should have just deployed further forward and been bolder with this so that we could have just laid into these things coming across the bridge. I didn't dare in case the position got outflanked. Okay, what we need to do is, like, everyone focus all firepower on that thing down there. Having said that, let's get some skirmishers out and just go and just rattle those. Can we deploy skirmishers from here as well? Just going to put these guys into this breast. They should be able to do this, no? Oh, this isn't being built. Okay. Try and chase those off. Ah, problem. Retreat. So our artillery is just getting driven. This seems to be a thing. My artillery gets absolutely pounded by enemy artillery and gets driven off very, very quickly. Now this might just be because they are inexperienced troops succumbing to artillery fire. Where the shit are you going? Get behind there. You guys, retreat. Just get out of there. Just get out of there. The enemy should batter itself. What are you doing? I thought they were facing the wrong way. That was a moment of panic. Now, this is where our smoothbore muskets become an issue. We need to advance to contact here. And the other guys. Come on. Unfortunately, the artillery is just getting smashed in the face. Time and time again. I don't know if anyone's rallying. Have they gone? It did say some of our guys were on low morale, and that might be a result of that. Damn our smoothbore muskets. They are a problem. Did we get Featherstone's men back? Right, they've gone, which is wonderful. You need to get up there and help. Actually, we need to drive these off. That's what we need to do. Let me just bring these guys in from over here. I think it's time to go on the offensive. I've got two shaky divisions, shaky brigades down here. They're going back, which is great news. Open fire. This brigade are looking a little bit wonky as well. Let's see if we can drive those off. I've got a solid division over here, which is doing great stuff. Right, get in behind the men down there. I have balls this up. Right, you need to then fall back. Actually, just retreat. Defeat? The battle is lost? It certainly is not. I dispute that. I absolutely dispute that. We lost 685 men to their 1,200. Numbers were about even. And it says all the guns were lost, but it doesn't actually work like that, so... Very odd. Okay. Very odd. Defeat at Columbus. Western Department in retreat. Colonel Featherstone and Colonel Lorman lose face. That was not the fight I wanted. I thought a defensive position will be fine, but I guess our boys were a little bit shaky under fire. Never mind. Oh, God. Who's this? The Army of Tennessee versus... Have we only got... Okay, no, we have 15,000 men. Okay, let's go in. Play battle. It's right in the middle. It's at Bowling Green, Kentucky. All right, we have an interesting position. We know the Union are going to be approaching from the northeast. We already hold the hoedown bridges. If I get my army into position around about here and hold that victory point, this is a good plain. We've got a solid line that we can hold in. We've got some engineering points to start the battle with, which I'll use for the artillery, I think. Here we go. Well, my plans haven't quite gone as I would have liked. What the hell? I ordered that whole brigade to dismount. I did. I ordered them to all dismount. And some have done it and some haven't. And sometimes the orders just... You can see how some have done it. The orders just do not get through. Out. Loose order. This is how we're going to face them. Dismount. Loose order. Meanwhile, the infantry and the artillery are trying to build breastworks and make a defensive line here. I think there probably isn't time. We've got some of it done. But the cavalry are going to fight a delaying action over here. Let's actually advance and see if we can drive these boys off. They have better weapons. We have the numbers. And going in loose order, I think we've got an opportunity here, so... This is why we need better cavalry carbines, though. Wow, those losses are going to add up, but we should be able to drive the artillery off at least. We are in action. Meanwhile, the infantry is busy building defences over here for the artillery to go and sit in. I think they're building defences. And then we'll pull back to there. So this cavalry was only supposed to be out there as scouts. If I charge in there, they're taking losses from the canister fire, unfortunately. I was hoping we were going to drive the guys off. Those are going back, so that's good news. Keep up the pressure. On this side, everyone's mounted back up because of reasons. Oh wait, they hadn't? I thought they mounted up there. Excellent, there's one going. I just need to make sure these guys do not break. They're a bit unstable. But the cavalry's doing okay at the moment. You're supposed to be... You are in loose order, okay. Keep that artillery going. See if we can drive the other guys in. We're going to see the infantry get involved over here in a minute. We do not want that. So at that point we can pull back. But the breastworks are under construction. Are they? You guys seem to have stopped work here. No, it is going. It's going. It's okay. Right. Brilliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back because that's not in our interest to do that. Fall back. We've delayed them. Yeah, the fall back order doesn't seem to work quite as I like. Are they? Oh, maybe. Nope, they're broken. I think as soon as I order the fall back, it's like everyone thinks, nope, that's it. The shit's hit the fan. It's time to get out of here. Okay, well, that's not good. Let's see if we can get these breastworks finished. We have a division in reserve at the back. I think we're going to bring these guys down here because there's going to be a huge load of enemies on that flank in a moment. Yeah. One thing the game doesn't handle very well, I think, is routing and rally. Oh, wait, you guys aren't routed and rallied. You were supposed to be detached and on that flank up there. Holy shit. Okay. Get down here. Because there's a little button on here. If you go to Commander, you can go to Detach. And I've clicked this time and time and time again. And what it's supposed to mean that these guys operate independently. So you can still order the division commander about. But I don't think it works quite as we'd want it to. Right. Nope. Halt. You guys need to turn around now. Turn around and get in that position that you've just... There. I can't seem to order this. I can't seem to stop these guys from going up there. They will not... There, we've got it. We've got it. We've got it. Right, brilliant. Pull back. Just pull back. Where's the headquarters commander here? Give me the headquarters. Come on, Shaver. Pull your guys back. Oh no, I want him. Is he... I haven't... As far as I'm aware, I haven't ordered the rest to detach like this, but it seems to be broken. I'm having trouble with my commanders here, chaps. Now this mess, this was supposed to be done. I think I might just give up trying to build breastworks. We need to get the artillery, and the idea was that we'd have like a heavy load of cannon on this side, behind some defences here. God, I need that artillery organisation. This is very disorganised. Let's get some guys in the woods. Now the infantry should be able to easily swat aside the cavalry there coming up, so it's not all lost. Let's put some guys into action here. We've got a decent position down here still. Let's just make sure that the cavalry is holding this flank. And what is down here, we're going to dismount and ready to fight. Dismount. Loose order. There we go. We're going to hold that flank. Nightfall is coming. Brilliant. The first load of enemies has been driven off. We are getting... I think we're getting some benefit from the breastworks here. This artillery is almost broken before it even gets into position. Go figure. We've got all sorts of trash stuff over here. Actually, the infantry that was going to be holding this line has now disappeared. So let's put all the cannons. And it seems that none of the cannons are getting any benefit of cover from this place. So why that should be, I don't actually know. But maybe they were facing the wrong way. I'm not sure. Okay. The enemy are now engaging us behind our defences. We should be better off down there. This looks like a bad attack coming in here. What we need is cavalry on that flank. Let's bring these guys back out again. This is a more even fight. The infantry's broken, leaving a huge hole in our defences. But I don't think that brigade's going to go anywhere. All our guys are really shaky. Have you guys actually... Some of these have recovered, so let's see. The 1st Mississippi Cavalry can actually bring back in down here. This is what we want to see. See, I was expecting the enemy to come down this road, hence why I positioned my artillery on this flank. But my artillery is still getting absolutely destroyed by things that we can't see. Enemy artillery over there. And it's destroying us every time. I guess the Union just had better guns. Come on, William Baldwin and your guys. Chase them off. Chase them off. Meanwhile, I suppose I should probably close up the ranks. The cavalry is alright, but I mean, it wants to be on the flank. Not really holding the main line. They're coming in. The trouble is, they have weapons that outrange us, so we can sit behind our breastworks. We should be able to shoot at them now. There we go. Gave them a volley. We've got men coming up. Okay. There's a lot of stuff lying over here. What we can do is order these guys to... Can we order them to lie down? So this reduces visibility. And it also has the benefit of they get a bit of extra protection. Wow, there's another brigade just broken up there. I wonder if the difficulty I'm playing on, which is... It is set to very hard. I wonder if that's giving the Union extra morale, or I thought it was just, I don't know. It was a recommended difficulty for the mod. And we've seen that some of the battles work absolutely fine, so I'm not overly concerned about it, but something doesn't sit right with the way that my artillery gets absolutely wrecked by Union artillery that I can't see every time. It may just be they've got better guns. So, if that's something that we can put that right when the time comes. Right, shall we get... Oh, I don't want to go in here just yet. Our boys are taking a position. Do we? Oh, shit. We've got nothing in the middle. That cavalry has just advanced to its death there, I think. Those guys are not hanging around. They're not coming back. Come on, Phil Hinton. With your mixed cavalry weapons. Let's make sure these chaps are dismounted And in loose order, I'm going to have to put them on the line because I've got nothing else. Holy crap, there's a death mob coming down here. Alright, I'm going to have to dismount. Skirmish order. End of the day. Darkness has fallen. Okay, so the fight's going to go on to day 2, which is interesting. During the night, your army was resupplied. Inspect the situation of your troops. Wait, it said click continue to start redeployment, but it didn't let me redeploy overnight. That's odd. Wow, is that a thing with this mod? Because normally you can redeploy in the night. And I suspect the enemy are going to do exactly that. And then now we're in trouble. Let's get back on the line. Is anything rallied? We've got some infantry that have... Okay, we do have men back. Brilliant, let's bring them in. They're definitely needed. Brown's brigade are not so confident. Do we have anything else that's ran off? We do hold the victory locations at the moment, but this is not terribly encouraging. Let's get you back into the woods up here. And the enemy have redeployed in the night and are now completely outflanking us, but for some reason they were able to deploy that right there. Okay. Curious. Let's get these guys... We should probably just like fall back here into the benefit of the woods. But there's an opportunity to do some damage to that artillery there. Right, chase the cannons off. We have nothing in the centre here. Do we have anything? We'd like to just pause a second. Let's get onto that. Oh, that breastwork's not finished. That's why. I'm not even going to go for loose order. We're just going to get the guys in there where they can actually shoot. Right. And now we just have to hope that our infantry on this side hold the line. Right, what about getting the cavalry in over here, doing a charge over there? There's possible position for success. Turn and shoot. Come on, Roger Hansen, you've got some good muskets. Right, the artillery's nearly driven off over there. Yeah, if you guys are going to go, will you just go? I'm going to pull these back to the woods. We give the order to fall back. Oh, they're not... I can't give them orders anymore. They're engaged. They're refusing to listen. Right, then the 1st Kentucky Cavalry. What we should maybe do is just form or launch a counter-attack on this side. Maybe. We've got some solid infantry down here that could actually come and help. But where would we direct it to? Is the question. These guys are going back. Those are broken. You just at that point you just need to stop and just aim like that. There's too much of a force down here. The enemy centre looks a bit weaker. You guys, mount up. Cold steel. Here we go. Put the cold steel order on. Cavalry on this flank, which is probably just getting shot at for no good reason. Go over there. Just get out the way. Just turn the enemy away. We're going to charge the centre. We're going to hope that this brigade, the Orphan Brigade of Kentucky, can hold everything that's facing it. Oh, we have some guys down here, though. So not all is lost. Brilliant. Put these guys in the woods. And you just come onto the flank. Our skirmishing cavalry. Right, is the cavalry in position? Excellent. Charge. Take the centre. This looks like a potential charge of the light brigade situation going on here. The cavalry up there, meanwhile, the 1st Kentucky is getting into position. Let's advance to contact. And I think it's time to push out and go and do some good work over here. The artillery is doing what it can, I guess. Our cavalry is going in a slightly disjointed manner. But they're going to be in there, so... Right, I think this is the time now to get these guys in, isn't it? Charge! We're going to try and saber those... No, it looks like we're going to break there. I didn't do it organised enough, and... It's almost as if order delays have gone back on, because my troops aren't responding as sharply as I would like them to. Well, we did manage to chase off the artillery, so that's something. Meanwhile, the other guys... We've got guys just walking past us down here, and we're not doing anything. Right, we've opened fire there. The cavalry's pulled back. You still in loose order? Good. Okay, so it looks like we may have some effect over here, if we're lucky. I need to engage down there. This cavalry. We need to run past and charge the next one. They're going to break. They're going to break. Come on, get in. They're broken. On this flank. We might be able to break the infantry brigade over here. This is one hell of a scrappy battle. Excellent. These guys are breaking, which is good news. We've got to get engaged there. We're being outranged because I need to get the weapons upgraded. Okay, well you are in as good a position as you can be. That cavalry's broken at last. Just panicked. Just panicked. They're about to retreat. They are on the retreat. I think we've got this, but by God, by God, is that a scrappy battle. I do not wish to advance any further here, otherwise I think we're likely to be nuked. See if I can get the artillery, though. That's always a bonus. Our division commander just charged through them. Interesting. Go on, I'm going to charge. We'll order a charge. Oh, it's over. Wow. Very even fight. A very even fight. Good experience. That was a tough one. We were outnumbered. We will take that as a win. Victory at Bowling Green. Army of Kentucky fleeing in panic. Made Colonel Baldwin lose his face. Well, he's one of ours, unfortunately. That was an unfortunate battle there, but it's okay. We'll take it. We've got reinforcements at Nashville, who should soon be heading to the army invading Kentucky. How long? 21 days? 16? So we've got 21 days for this division. 28 days for the next one. Oh, there's a force coming up from Louisiana. That's going to be available much quicker. That's good news. Meanwhile, let's go. I'm just going to switch time over. There we go, because I don't want it running away with me. There's several things. How's the siege of Fort Pickens going? So far, Braxton Bragg's men have lost 203 men. We've got the fort down to about 52%, or the strength of 52. It started at a 99 or 100. They haven't lost an awful lot of casualties. But at that rate, as long as our guys are still eager, we should be okay. We should be okay. We're not losing too much in the way of casualties there. So that's good news. And then that's going to free up 10,000 men to come and fight up here. I mean, it's maybe a bit of a distraction, me going after the fort down there, but it is what it is now. So at the moment, those guys are still in combat. We're actually inflicting more losses than we're taking. That's good news. Some nervous, confident, stable. I think we'll retreat out of there, but I mean well, we'll see what comes of it. Yeah, okay, good news. I need to just have a little look at some of our forces now. What's happening over in Missouri? Polk's men are going to retreat down into West Tennessee, I think. We've nearly got everything together over here, which is great news. And what we want to see is just this over here. Oh, that's going to be a day away, isn't it? Because that was an overnight fight. Alright, so we can go take a look in here now. And let's see what the really bad news was. Let's have a look at the commanders. Is anyone either injured or disgraced? I mean, the whole lot. Polk. That was an embarrassing fight, I would say. This chap, Colonel Steve. Oh no, Fame. He's famous. Okay, we'll take that. And I thought, was it not Featherstone? I thought one of them got disgraced. Anyway, that's okay. It's the Army of Tennessee that we really need to be paying attention to, I think. We'll take a look at that in a moment, because I want to just reassign. Which was the fight where we had some casualties. I think it might have been that one, and they got reassigned, so I think we're okay. Who's this? Stop. Polk at destination. He's not pulled back far. We're going to pull him back. I mean, we're going to pull him back to here. Actually, Jackson down the country. Can we move by rail down there? Tick. I think they should take the railroad if we control it. That's not an overpowering army that's come after them, so I think we can improve things. We've got a situation where Price's men are getting a bit better. That's good news. This army has bushwhackers and partisan brigades. What does that do? Using conventional cavalry forces for deep raids will harass enemy movement in their rear, making this unit good at distracting the enemy. Skirmishing efficiency plus 20%, raiding morale hit on enemies plus 10%. He would actually be a good cavalry leader then, I think. And bushwhackers. Skirmishing efficiency 10%, raiding support hit. So this is Price's army. This is the Missouri State Guard. These perks don't attach to a commander. They attach to the army. So if I move the guy out of the army, there suddenly all those perks disappear. It's an interesting way of doing it. It's like the army's built up that organization, that reputation, and that communication within its command to achieve those results. I guess that's what we can use Price for. So I think we'll probably change the Missouri State Guard over. We might put Stan Watty in there as a head of a cavalry division under him and move it around as like a raiding force. I think that might be a good way of doing that. Come on, we want to see this. This is going to kick off at some point. Rousseau at destination. Oh, nice. Apologies for that noise, folks. We just had a jet go flying straight over. I think with their 100... Can I transfer ships into this now? I've got a load of stuff, but if it's red, it won't go in. I don't know, it won't go in. So we're going to order a fight anyway, because I'm up for it. What's the posture? Stance? Offensive or defensive? Boom! I want to see what that does. That's probably going to be a mistake. I strongly suspect we're going to lose that, but... There's a lot to keep your eye on all the time. We've taken Charleston in West Virginia, which is good news. Oh, it looks like we've got another army coming. The Department of Washington, with 25,000 men. Looks like they're heading towards Manassas for a fight. Okay, we've got a depot over here. You guys are in pretty good condition. I'm going to move you up the road a bit. I want to try and get some more vision on this. Oh, that wasn't West Virginia, was it? No, this... Where are we, actually? Oh, okay. I think I've misread where this was, so... You guys... Do I want to... We should be retreating, but if I click withdraw, it doesn't go well for us, so let's just hold off on there. And all I want to see are the results of this battle. Finally, we can take a look. We can take a look now. We can go in and we can command our army. So let's have a little look. Hardy, I mean, everyone under him should have got some experience for this. Marmaduke, he's a cavalry commander. And John Gregg. So it's the artillery. Did we not take losses? I know who did do badly was Baldwin. Where is he? He should be in here somewhere. There's Colonel Dre. Okay, I didn't see you in there. I missed that one. There's Baldwin. Now, it says he lost face, but it's not showing the thing. So we're going to actually replace him. So we don't trust him anymore. With an infantry commander. There's a brigadier general. He's a bit too high ranking. Let's put in Benjamin Humphreys. Barksdale. This is a good dude. Let's assign him. And meanwhile, in the cavalry, I just want to make sure everyone's not injured. And hopefully we got some promotions there. Well, some experience. Let's say experience. Looks like everyone's okay. And Phil Hinton with your mixed cavalry weapon. Did we not upgrade your gear? I thought we upgraded that. Sadly, it looks like we don't have anything that we can upgrade that with. That's such a shame. So where are we with the policies? Sorry, with the projects. We're so close to artillery reform. We'll get it. We'll get it in the next episode. We can go cavalry reform. Actually, I don't think we can do. No, we can't do anything just yet. We're not quite there. But that'll make the difference. Once we get big batteries, then the artillery will do so much better.